Steelers adding Roethlisberger, Pouncey, Porter to Hall of Honor. Latrobe, Pennsylvania. Ben Roethlisberger is adding another accolade to an already lengthy list. The two-time Super Bowl-winning quarterback, who holds or shares at least 9 NFL and 70 franchise records, is a member of the Pittsburgh Steelers 2025 Hall of Honor class, the team announced at a training camp luncheon Saturday. Fittingly, Roethlisberger is going into the Hall with Pouncey, his longtime center. The pair played together for 11 seasons. Roethlisberger made 247 starts and won 2 Super Bowls with the franchise that selected him 11th overall in the 2004 NFL Draft. Linebacker Joey Porter Sr., who was on the Super Bowl 40 team with Roethlisberger, is the final member of the 3-man 2025 class. The announcement of Porter's induction comes on the same day as the birthday of his son, Joey Porter Jr. Porter Jr. was selected by the Steelers in the second round of the 2023 NFL Draft, and he was born while his dad was at Steelers training camp in 2000. The trio will be inducted at halftime of the Steelers' Monday Night Football game against the Miami Dolphins on December 15th. Jets' Justin Fields participates in camp days after toe injury. Florham Park, New Jersey. Justin Fields took part in quarterback and 7 drills at New York Jets training camp Saturday, 2 days after suffering a dislocated toe. Fields, who was carted off Thursday morning after suffering the injury to his right foot, could be seen doing some light throwing and rollouts. He had been a bystander at Camp Friday and was considered day-to-day because of his injury. The Jets, known for quarterback calamities, averted disaster this time. Coach Aaron Glenn had suggested the injury scare was blown out of proportion Friday, saying the huge storm that was created really made no sense. But he did acknowledge there was initial concern before tests revealed a minor injury for Fields. Fields' greatest asset as a quarterback is his mobility. Since entering the league as the Chicago Bears' first-round pick in 2021, he has scrambled for 1,466 yards, 4th among quarterbacks, according to ESPN research. "I'm not going to hold him back from being himself," Glenn said Friday, adding, "I want him to be himself going through this." After releasing Aaron Rodgers, the Jets signed Fields to a 2-year, $40 million contract, including $30 million in guarantees. He was immediately anointed their starter, an opportunity for him to revive his career after 3 seasons with the Bears and 1 with the Pittsburgh Steelers. At the heart of Pittsburgh, where the Monongahela, Allegheny, and Ohio rivers meet like veins pumping black and gold blood into the city, football isn't just a sport. It's a culture, a religion, a way of life. And on a day where Steel met legend, 3 of the most iconic names in Steelers lore, Ben Roethlisberger, Pouncey, and Joey Porter, were etched into eternity, inducted into the Steelers' Hall of Honor. The stadium pulsed with emotion as fans, old, new, terrible towels spinning like turbine blades, watched a legacy solidify. It wasn't just about football. It was about grit, loyalty, pain, and glory. And these 3 men symbolized all. The sheriff, Ben Roethlisberger. Ben wasn't just a quarterback. He was the sheriff of Heinz Field, tough as a rusted Pittsburgh bridge, unpredictable as the Ohio River in winter. Drafted in 2004, he came in with a boyish face and a cannon for an arm. He left with 2 Super Bowl rings, countless fourth-quarter comebacks, and a place in the hearts of Steelers fans forever. But it wasn't just about numbers, though 418 touchdown passes and over 64,000 yards speak volumes. It was about moments. The toe tap to Santonio Holmes. The shrugged-off sacks. The bloodied nose in the playoffs. The fearless slings across the middle when games were on the line. Roethlisberger was a street fighter in pads, sometimes messy, often miraculous, always clutch. His presence at the Hall of Honor ceremony felt like a homecoming of a hometown son who never stopped fighting for his family. "My name might be going up on that wall," Ben said, his voice cracking, "but every fan in this city, you've been up there with me the whole time." The anchor, Pouncey. No quarterback thrives without a center, and for over a decade, Big Ben had his guy. Pouncey was more than a lineman. He was a guardian, a leader, a fire that never cooled. A first-round pick in 2010, he was a 9-time Pro Bowler, a 6-time All-Pro, and the engine that powered Pittsburgh's offense through eras of change. But Pouncey's greatness wasn't measured in snaps or pancake blocks. It was in the ferocity of his loyalty. When his teammates hurt, he hurt. When they bled, he bled harder. During the ceremony, he embraced Roethlisberger like a brother reunited. "We built something," Pouncey said, tears in his eyes. "We fought in the trenches side by side. I wouldn't be here without him, and I know he'd say the same. Steelers fans knew Pouncey as a protector, a mauler in the middle. But tonight, they saw the heart of a warrior, now forever immortalized. The enforcer, Joey Porter. And then came Peasy, the man who brought swagger to the steel curtain, who turned pregame trash talk into post-game domination. Joey Porter wasn't just a linebacker. He was a heat-seeking missile with a microphone, a tone setter, a walking headline in cleats. Drafted in 1999, Porter brought chaos to quarterbacks and pride to Pittsburgh. His signature snarl, his sideline scuffles, his fearless leadership. In 2005, he was part of that unforgettable Super Bowl 40 run, the moment the city reclaimed its crown. Porter was unapologetically Pittsburgh, gritty, loud, relentless. Steelers football ain't pretty, he said during the ceremony. It's hard-nosed. It's earned. It's blood on the jersey, mud on the face, and respect in the soul. That's what I gave this city. And you gave me back 10 times more.